welcome to Newsflash, Travel Edition.
Let me rephrase that. Welcome to Too Deep for You Travel Edition.
Yes. So, welcome to Too Deep for You, the show where we talk about things that are much too deep for you to understand. I'm Leah.
I'm Millie.
And
together we're Leah and Millie.
we are. That's the thing.
And so on this video, we're going to talk about travel. Hence why it's called the Travel Edition. Mm-hmm. Do you see how deep it is for you?
It's so deep. Topic number one. What do you want to know about?
Well, how did the trip come along? What made you decide to go?
Okay, well, we were actually originally planning on going next year, but my husband is going to be studying shortly, and his mum wanted us to come over before he starts studying. He won't start his proper course until probably next year, but he's going to start studying English, properly, shortly. So we weren't going to go, but then she was like, I'll pay for you because I want you to come over. So we're like, yeah, cool. Oh, sweet. Yeah, and it was all really fast. She set up that, and then a couple of days later we had the tickets. Fast forward a few months, and yeah, we were off. So it was all very quick, actually. 22-hour trip there.
22 hours?
Yeah.
You could have gone there in like a 12-hour flight, you know that?
Yeah, no. We went cheap, the cheapest as possible.
It's like we don't mind as many stops along the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're still young. We can handle it, so that's fine.
I like how she said we're still young.
Well, we are. No, seriously. I mean, if we were older, in the older ages, it would be really difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was Gold Coast, short stopover, Malaysia, medium stopover, Seoul, and China. Yeah.
What did you think going on a overseas trip to meet your husband's family was going to be like?
I mean, I think I know a lot about Korean culture. I was pretty prepared for it. I think the hardest thing was, because I've met his family, they all used to live in New Zealand. Mm-hmm. I think the hardest thing is still the translation, communicating with each other. Mm-hmm. Luckily his siblings speak English pretty well, so that was good, but his parents really not, and my Korean really isn't good enough to hold a conversation with. So that was hard. I just acted as translator for pretty much the whole trip, but yeah, at least I did know what to expect though. I know a lot about Korea, and it wasn't ever uncomfortable or a culture shock because I was expecting everything. Yeah, it was good, mostly good. Very busy. Oh my gosh.
Did you have any sort of must-dos that you had penciled in that you absolutely wanted to do?
Not really. We decided, I wrote down a list of all the places that I wanted to go, but we didn't have a set itinerary. We were just we'll see what we feel like doing when we're there. The only sort of set plan we had was meeting some of his university friends, and we did definitely want to go to Lotte World, which is a theme park. That's the only place we were definitely going. The rest we sort of figured it out when we were there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I kind of liked that though. It wasn't so stressful, but it did end up being pretty stressful, especially for Hojin, I think. Korea is just a stressful place. It's so full on. Yeah.
And were you mostly just staying with family, or did you guys stay at hotels as well?
No, well, we stayed with his family the whole time, except for we were there one weekend in between. We went on a Saturday, had one weekend, came back the next weekend, left on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We went to a place called Ananti Penthouse, which is a really nice resort. We actually didn't know we were going to go there. A family friend works there,
yeah,
and was able to get us a big discount. Otherwise there was no way we could have gone. It was very high end, and celebrities go there. We didn't see any, but they do go there.
Dang it, where are your K-pop stars when you need them?
I know, the day before we went, some celebrities were there for dinner.
Oh.
We missed them. but that's
Are
alright.
you gonna go see G-Dragon in Auckland? Oh, okay.
No, don't even talk to me about G-Dragon. How do you know about it?
My colleague is crazy about him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Oh, did you say in Australia?
Well, he's doing a world tour.
Yeah, he's coming to New Zealand.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not a big fan. Used to be.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there like a, something apart from the number of shops there, but like was there something that you were pleasantly surprised with? Like you weren't expecting it and the fact that it was there?
To be honest, not really. I think my expectations were not met in a lot of regards. And I want to actually say that, like, seriously, I think if you're into K-pop and K-drama, like, everything about Korea looks amazing, but you get sort of dragged into the hype of it and don't think about, like, it's actually a real place, and wherever you go, you know, it's like, it's not going to be like a movie or something, it's just, you know, another place on earth with people and cars. But okay, there's quite a few things that like let you down if you're expecting Korea to be this like really like high end amazing beautiful place. It's not very beautiful. Seoul itself looks, a lot of the buildings look nice, but it stinks. Like there's like sewer smell and rubbish smell everywhere, especially we were staying in a bit of a poorer area and it just smelled so bad. Like you couldn't walk 10 meters without having to hold your breath. It was disgusting. A bit better in Seoul, but still not actually very good. And do not use public toilets anywhere. Most of the time there's no toilet paper. You have to buy and bring your own toilet paper. No hand soap anywhere. Like a lot of the ones I went to as well, the toilets were actually broken. Like you would sit down and it would like go like this. And a lot of shops and cafes and restaurants don't even have toilets. Like at my sister-in-law's shop is a nail shop, but she has to use a key to go to this individual toilet block, and there's no like public toilets anywhere. And even then she had to bring her own toilet paper. It's just everywhere, and it's nobody tells you these things, and like you can't even ask people if they have some you can borrow or anything if you don't speak the language. Like I don't even know what I would say. Like I don't know the Korean word for toilet paper. 화장실 paper. Just say like yeah, it wouldn't work. Yeah.
Okay, that's some good tips, I guess, because I was going to ask you for some tips, but then that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And like, you know, those are kind of tips that no one really gives you.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things is like, please don't set your expectations so high that it looks like K-dramas, because it is not anything like a K-drama.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, be prepared for rubbish and yeah.
And you just went to Seoul, or was there any other places?
No, well, pretty much just around Seoul. Like Hojin's family lives in Incheon, and it's like it's another city, but it's right next to Seoul. So it's basically a one big city, but they split into two kind of. So we stayed there and we went into Seoul a few times, but I actually preferred spending my time in Incheon. Just it was so tiring and stressful traveling via subway or via car. Just there's so many people. It takes it out of you. Yeah. So just sort of that area. But next time we go back, we're planning on doing like more of a trip around the island, around down to Jeju. Yeah.
And when do you think you're gonna go next?
Probably back to Korea.
No, when do you think you'll?
Oh, when? Within the next few years, like maybe 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Give us some time to save up a little bit, and
plus once he's done with his studies, so
it's 5 years. His course is 5 years. So yeah, hopefully we go before he actually finishes.
Yeah. Well, before we wrap up this video, Is there anything else you want to add about Korea?
Oh my gosh. I have so much to talk about, so I'm going to be making like quite a few videos.
Plug.
Well, I am already late for making a few videos, but that's because, and I haven't even said that I've got a new job which I'm starting tomorrow, and I've been busy organising like things for that. That was really fast and unexpected, so I was getting ready to make my second video, and then it was like, oh, okay. So I've got a lot to talk about, and it is gonna slowly come
So
to YouTube.
you can find more about Leah and Korea on her channel.
Yes, so please subscribe if you're interested in learning about Korea, because I am going to put like quite a few in-depth videos about if you're looking to travel there, things that will help you. So hit subscribe and hit the like button, please. So now you can head on over to my channel, and I'll be asking Millie about Toronto, which is where she's going next.
Cool.
So if you want to find out about Toronto, come on. Click on the face.
Click on the face.
Put a link on my face.